Seacology has active projects on islands around the world. Here are updates we received just in the last few months on how some of them are going. On this Kenyan island, Seacology is helping a local group turn the trash that washes up on their shores into craft items that can generate much-needed income. The group has already gotten business training and small loans and attended an international crafts fair in Mombasa. In return, the community is protecting a 740-acre marine area. This island community is using a Seacology grant to build a watchtower and office to help them keep an eye on a mangrove forest. Mapping and demarcation of the mangroves and reef, as well as community awareness programs, are taking place, and construction of the guard tower has begun. Hundreds of miles off the coast of Chile lies windswept Robinson Crusoe Island, named for the fictional alter ego of a real-life sailor who was marooned here in 1704. The island's remote location, however, hasn't protected it from invasive plant species. Seacology is funding an ecotourism center, and local volunteers are removing invasive plants so native vegetation and animals can thrive. In Costa Rica, Seacology is funding environmental education with the goal of promoting the establishment of a marine protected area for giant manta rays. More than 100 kids have attended educational programs so far. These photos are from one of their activities, painting a mural of local marine life. Seacology helped fund the new Sandy Bay Community Center, which is now providing environmental education, tutoring, and healthy breakfast to needy kids on the island of Rotan. Foca Island is where the warm and cold currents of the Pacific Ocean converge, and the result is unique and stunning marine biodiversity. Seacology is funding an ecotourism center for the visitors who come to see this spectacular place, and in return, the community is protecting a large area of the ocean around the island. These kids are standing in front of their new school, built with a Seacology grant. Without it, they would have to walk all the way across the island to go to school, if they win at all. In return, the community is keeping watch on a marine protected area nearby. Seacology also financed guard shelters, where local residents stay when they're guarding sea turtle nests on the beach. The grant here is being handled by 26 women's self-help groups, and they have gotten a lot accomplished. They've already planted more than 20,000 seedlings, both mangroves and others. The community center is finished, and they've begun environmental education programs. Because of the exchange rate, some grant money was left over, and we approved using the extra funds to install bio-toilets and construct a wall and gate around the community center. They're working on those now. A few years ago, Seacology funded this boat in India's Bengal Tiger Reserve in the Sundarbans, the world's largest mangrove forest. The boat takes students to the reserve for environmental education, but the region's hot, humid conditions and the brackish water are hard on wooden boats, so Seacology made a small grant so the boat's hull could be replaced with more durable fiberglass. The community we're working with in Madagascar is protecting almost 1,000 acres of mangrove forest. It's a beautiful spot, and the community is working to develop responsible ecotourism. Here you see some of the tour guides taking a training course, getting certified in kayak safety. And this is the foundation of the Interpretive Center, which is being built right next to the mangroves. In this village, a Seacology grant is being used to restore the women's meeting house, and the community is protecting 300 acres of mangroves. The new roof is almost finished. You can tell this is the island of Yap because you can see some of the island's famous stone money leaning against the building. Community members have repaired 1.5 kilometers of the canal that provides fresh water to their village, and will finish the rest after the rice planting season. Here you see some of them on a day when they were planting tree seedlings along the sides of the canal. They're also protecting more than 2,000 acres of forest. The Abaton River area is famous for endemic species and fireflies, and visitors come to float down the river through mangrove forests and see local cultural performances. But the area was hit by both an earthquake and a super typhoon, which destroyed the little docks that the boats use and the amphitheater where the performances were held. Seacology funded repair of those in return for protection of almost 1,000 acres of mangroves. You can see the before and after photos of one of the docks. The repairs have been finished and tourists are again coming.